What's the matter?
Oh, it's Ferris. He doesn't have a fever, but he says his stomach hurts and he's seeing spots.
I'm fine. I get up.
No!
I have a test today.
No.
I have to take it. I want to go to a good college so I can have a fruitful life.
I'll check on you too, pal.
It's nice to know that I have such loving, caring parents. You're both very special people.
I love you, sweetie.
And then me.
Call if you need us.
They bought it.
There's two types of days to take off when you're not feeling well. You know, one is when you're physically sick, which most of us do a good job of taking that day off. But there's another type of day that we should all take off, I think once every 6 to 12 months. And that's when you're just stressed out. You're just too stressed. And, you know, your brain is a muscle as well. And sometimes you're just not healthy enough to go to work. And I wish I had done more of that when I was younger. You know, I do take my breaks now, but I remember on a couple of occasions going to work when I wasn't, when I was kind of stressed out, and I'm not a mean person, but sometimes I can, you know, if I'm not in the best mood, I'm not always very political, and I hate politics anyway, which is why I enjoy working for myself, whatever. But I think that it's a good idea to take off, you know, 1 or 2 days a year from work if you're kind of stressed out. And I think it's an investment in yourself. And I've actually found that a couple of times when I've done that, I've gone for long walks by myself on my days off. I remember when I worked at Goldman years ago, I went through Central Park and I just sat down on a park bench and just decided I wasn't happy doing what I was doing. And so what happens is you a lot of times when you just go for a long walk by yourself and you take a day off from work when you're not physically sick but mentally tired, you can reinvent yourself. And a lot of times what happens is you get so frustrated at work that you're just mentally not there. And you're not doing what you were meant to be doing on this earth anyway. And so I love this quote from Mark Twain. Mark Twain once said, "The two most important days in your life are, number 1, the day you're born, and number 2, the day you find out why." And I find when I go on these long walks, just in the solitude of myself and just thinking through where I am in life and where I want to be and how to fill that gap, that those are the most important professional moments of my life. And so there's absolutely no shame in taking, sorry about the noise here, but there's no shame in taking a day off every now and then when you're not feeling mentally there. And I even remember I worked at a big hedge fund years ago, and I didn't get any sleep one night. I don't know why. Whatever. I was too stressed out doing something I didn't like doing, and I should have called in sick because I went to work that day and I was I gave a presentation, whatever, and I just couldn't focus. I couldn't focus, and in hindsight, I'm glad it happened because it kind of forced me to realize that I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, meaning working at a hedge fund. But at the same time, it did set me back a bit because I just couldn't think straight because I wasn't rested enough. And so bottom line is there's no shame in taking 1 or 2 days off a year just to rest your mind if you have to. And I find that you know, our forefathers were right. You know, thousands of years ago, they knew you got to take the 7th day off. It's not a religious thing; it's a scientific fact. Otherwise, you burn out. And so you gotta take your breaks at least 1 day a week, and you know, schedule time to just chill out. But if you're too stressed out, then there's no shame in skipping 1 or 2 days of work a year. I am. Thanks. Somebody asked it. Yeah. It's sorry. This happens every now and then. People ask me if I'm a vlogger, and I have like 3 subscribers. I'll put you on my channel here. Do you want to be in it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Only young kids. So My name is Chris. It's a business and career development blog. So.
Oh, can I? What's?
Yeah, sure. It's Chris. Last name is Haroun. Haroun. Now I have 4 subscribers. Yeah. It's amazing. But you know what's interesting actually is a lot of younger people. They're more positive because they choose their news, right? Which is blogging online, versus the rest of us. Like adults, we watch TV and everyone's so negative now. But this generation is the greatest generation. So anyway, thanks for recognizing me. Now I have 4 subscribers. Thank you.
All right, yeah.
Hey.
I think you only have 2 subscribers.
No, that's my personal one. Go to my business one. All right. Now I have to publish this.
Okay.
I'm not a big deal at all. I feel like Ron Burgundy.
Well, that's going to do it for all of us here at Channel 4 News. You stay classy, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy?
Damn it! Who typed a question mark on the teleprompter? For the last time, anything you put on that prompter, Burgundy will read.
Anyway, I am totally rambling here. I'm probably gonna get a bunch of thumbs down. That's okay, I get it. I get it. So the bottom line is, sorry about that. Take a day or 2 off a year if you can, if you're not mentally there. And clearly I'm I don't know if I'm mentally there today. Anyway, sorry. If and only if you thought this was helpful, probably not today, you know, click the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the end. Thank you.